This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the VP of Exploration for Q2 Metals, Mr. Neil McCallum. Neil, every time you're on, I am congratulating you. Congratulations are in order again. 347.1 meters at 1.35% lithium, including 30 meters at 1.76% lithium. Interesting market reaction. I suspect it's a one-day event. We saw this the last time we chatted a bit off air, but again, congrats. You have to be absolutely pleased with the way the drilling campaign at Cisco has unfolded.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just well on our way to finishing up this season, well, the summer season's analytical. So this is kind of nearing the end of things. And although this is later in the season, we announced hole 18, hole 10, all great news. Hole 21 was kind of in between. So we kind of knew it was going to be good. And this is one of our longest interval. So I think this is going to be likely the most significant drill hole in terms of grade times width, but it's all just sort of confirming the story, building the story, and look, we're very much looking forward to this winter's program. So, any questions on that?
I absolutely want to get into it. You still have assays pending, and so I know that the team is excited about getting going for an expanded drilling campaign. Can you speak to that a bit?
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, we got 3 more holes to do, and that'll be released when it comes in. So not too worried on that. And on the winter, we're going to get out there as soon as we can, keeping in mind winter conditions. So that's likely going to be late January. Adding the first rig. The second one will likely be early February, and then likely getting a third one near the end of the winter as the daylight hours get longer. So we have enough cash to execute that all winter until mid-April, when we'll take a break and then get back out there again in the summer. So with that share price where it is, even though things didn't respond super well, we're still well above the warrant pricing. So we're just seeing the money roll in day by day on the warrant exercises. So that's keeping us more than well funded for the winter program.
Well, I am one of the happy shareholders exercising my 30-cent warrants, and so good work on that front there. Yeah. Tell me about the cash position. What is that looking like now?
Good question. We haven't done a roll call for about a couple of weeks, but we are likely going to be in that, 6 to 8 million range in terms of available funds to do the drilling this winter. I don't think we'll even have a chance to spend as much as we've got. With logistics being the way we are, helicopter-bound program, we're a little bit reluctant to, do too much ahead of 3 rigs. So we're going to limit it to that, which is still going to get us a lot of information. We're going to be turning the rigs all winter long and expanding, basically doubling or more the strike length roughly north-south, and again, roughly doubling things east-west in terms of the total width of this thing. There's just so many targets to hit up this winter.
With both you and Patriot, obviously, outlining a world-class resource at the respective projects, I have to believe that there's interest from majors and chemical companies and other groups in the James Bay area. Are you starting to get those phone calls? Can you chat about that at all?
Yeah, I mean, we can't say too much publicly at this point, but there's definitely been a lot of interest. Lots of people knocking on our doors. I think it's hard not to ignore the results so far. Some folks, want us to be a little bit more advanced. So that's driving some of that anticipation to get a larger program done this winter and into the summer so that we can prove things up in the ground for those parties that are interested, and then we can execute something. But look, it's in our best interest as a company to increase our value with the money we have at hand right now, which is more than enough to complete a large winter program. And I expect we'll see some great results this winter. Time will tell, and we're really excited to get into it.
Are you looking to step out significantly in the winter program?
Eventually we will. Likely we'll stick with the 1 to 200 meter step outs in all directions to the south and to the east. But I don't think it's wise to go too far out. We can, but I think that so far it's worked really well for us to do those more of a grid-based, really just methodical program of just stepping out 200 meters and really tying this in together. And eventually, once we find the zone that we want to focus in on and build a resource, then we'll infill later. But that's a topic for a little ways down the road.
Well, good. Champagne problems, good conversations to have. I'm excited for the remaining assays. I'm excited for the winter program. I think you're going to close 2024 in very strong fashion. I can't help but notice that a lot of the lithium names look to have bottomed and the equities are finally starting to turn back up. I look forward to a really, really robust and exciting 2025. And again, I think James Bay is going to continue to emerge as the next, great North American battery hub. And clearly Cisco has a role to play.
Yeah. There's a lot to be said for just the quality of James Bay projects and in their scale, their grade, access to infrastructure. It's all got it going for it.
Neil, always a pleasure. Thank you again for your time.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Chat soon now. Cheers. Bye. Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.